Alright, we're here at the start of Naxxramas, which is a comfortable and welcome reprieve from progressing in Scarlet Enclave. I'm on my Mutilate rogue here. Rogue that it happens to be playing Mutilate. This rogue is going to be main tanking Scarlet Enclave on Monday, so we're coming into Naxxramas to try to get a handful of pieces that can help us, round out our tank set. We're going to be going for Gressel for a really good tank weapon, the tanking shoulder enchant from Sapphiron, and also the tier 3 chest piece token that comes from 4 Horsemen. I believe we're unopposed on those last time I checked the soft reserve list. Some other people might have changed their stuff or whatever. I've got the Doomguy Costume, which comes from the Khonsu secret quest line, which we put videos out earlier. They should be on the YouTube channel already. We did that yesterday. Lots of cool costumes and fun cosmetics you can get, including the burning eyes and the sunglasses that you can see under my Doomguy helmet. Pretty fun stuff. But yeah, we're just in a Pug Naxxramas group. Having a chill time. We did a Pug Naxxramas group yesterday, cleared the raid, 90 minutes, got some loot. It was fun and exciting. Strictly different than Scarlet Enclave wiping over and over and over and seeing a total of 8 or 12 pieces of loot split between 30 people. Right. You want to skip ahead to the bosses that potentially drop loot for me. That's Sapphiron, Kel'Thuzad, and 4 Horsemen, and YouTube will have those timestamped. We finished the YouTube intro, back to the live stream now. Do we go over all the gear? It's 2-piece Death Dealer, 6-piece Bone Scythe, efficient on the shoulder right now. I don't have a better cloak than this. We got Kingsfall Dream Eater, Venomous Totem, this thing. Got some Grave Diggies. We're damage dealing in this. We're being a DPS in this raid. I offered to tank, but they already had tanks. But I said, okay, is it cool if I still roll as main spec tank? And they were like, yeah, that's fine. What's the music? Sounds familiar. It's from Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's playing right now. Alright, I'm a little confused what's happening. What's taking so long? Oh no, we're opposed on the robe now. There's one guy rolling on the robe against us, but I believe we're still unopposed on the shoulder enchant. I'm looking at the other monitor. And Gressel. It's okay, 2 of them will drop. And if only 1 drops, I'll win the roll. Alright, here we go.
5,
Just waiting for
4,
Razuvious to get
3,
taunted.
2,
That's what I want.
1.
The time for practice is over. Show me
Where's the taunt? Where's the taunt? He's just not getting taunted. He's going to a damage dealer. He's killed the damage dealer. He's on the bear tank. He's on the understudy. Okay. Yeah, sometimes this boss does not go smoothly in the opener. That's just about how it goes. Oh, another guy's dead. It's no longer on an understudy. It's on a player tank again. What is going on? Keeps spinning because the tank target keeps changing. It's back on an understudy. Oh, there's a dead priest. Not ideal. Oh, you know what I was forgetting? I need to have Draft of the Sands. You can't use this in Scarlet Enclave. And I forgot to use it in my last Nax group. It definitely works in Naxxramas and Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, though. Big damage buff there. Let me double check the other stuff. We got this, we got that. 100 attack power against undead, and Wind Fury main hand. That sounds right. Oh, and I didn't food buff either. That's okay. Could you tank at this part, please? I'm gonna take the quest Atiesh real quick. Okay. Swapping gear and spec. Right, okay, they want us to tank for a little bit. I did not... Wait, I didn't bring the... Hang on, I have to... to go back to the front to get the tanking... Damn it. At the start, I asked if they needed me as a tank or a damage dealer, and they just said DPS, so... I have to go back to the start to get the tanking Seal of the Dawn, so I actually have the threat bonus. Yep, that's, okay. We've changed the talent specialization. Go like this. Oh my god, I didn't save the Mutilate gear set. Well, it's gone now. I'll have to manually click all the items. Where's the guy with the Seal of the Dawn? Alright, we need the one that gives us bonus threat. Which is on the last page. This one. There, now we can go back and rejoin the group and actually tank for them. We can put Sebaceous Poison here. Defense rune there, that's good. Dagger rune, whatever. This is gonna have to be just a flesh wound on the chest here. Combat potency, no good. Honor among thieves. This is why I asked at the start if I would be tank or DPS, and they said DPS, and then I was like, okay, I'm DPS, so you're not gonna bother setting up the rest of the other thingies. Well, now we're setting up the rest of the other thingies, but oh well. Bombacleat says the Khonsu fight is all about not losing focus. Yeah, absolutely. When I started doing that, I felt like I was doing really good with Mutilate, with Cut to the Chase on the wrist rune, because I just had to pay literally 0 attention to my rotation, and I could focus entirely on what abilities Khonsu is doing. Whereas I feel like, you know, pretty much every other build has some level of complication with the rotation that makes it a little bit harder. Like, draws away some of your focus. Replay XTV coming in with a change hat request. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I ended up killing him with main gouge, like 2.5 set, like you're saying, and was more successful with that. But my goal with using that wasn't so much about the cleave, it was about the damage shield that the 4-piece would give me. And the damage shield was big enough that it gave me so much health that I could actually survive one of Khonsu's attacks. And it's like, man, you know, if you can survive a hit, that ups your consistency so much. I believe, I think the raid leader went out to do Atiesh quest and had me go into tank mode, and now I believe that I'm ready and back with the group ready to be tank mode. that the raid leader is back now and it's time for me to go DPS again, would be my guess. Yep, that's exactly what they're saying, and it's back to DPS mode. Wait, no, he says he's kidding. Yes, oh, raid leader says yes, please. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. Yep. Dream Eater, King's Fall. Let's fix this up and actually save the gear set this time. Death Dealer. Boots. Then we just want tier 3 DPS leg, tier 3 belt, Gravedigger gloves, tier 3 chest, tier 3 bracer, Dark Rider's spine, Bone Scythe ring, Band of Unnaturals, Mark of the Champion, Venomous Totem. Okay, let's save this gear set so I don't lose it again. Alright, now we need to cancel the Seal of the Dawn buff and get the other one. Bro, do I not have the other one? I swear to God. Oh no! We have to go back to the front again, because I don't actually have the DPS seal in my inventory either, because you only had to click it one time. Oh my... Trying to save inventory space, because I was trying to, like... You won't pull threat anyways? I don't know about that. That thing will give me a lot of threat. See, he's in Plaguewood. He's not in Naxxramas. Oh, now he's in Naxxramas. Can we make it to Krug's Softjaw in 2 minutes? I just don't have the other one in my inventory, because... Shit. This was poorly executed, let's say. We're off to a not great start here. Don't you have movement speed boots in bags? I have 10% move speed from Dreams of Zandalar. Does not stack with any move speed enchant on your boot. Let's see. 1, 4, 5 dead side. Okay, so I'll be on the dead side in this encounter. We made it. Vanguard, Seal of the Dawn. There we go. Accept summon. Accept summon. We're good. We did it. Alright, now we're probably back on track. All the gear fixed. Let's double check it. I'm paranoid now. Let's double check it. 6-piece tier, 2-piece, Gravediggers, Kagies, Grand Crusader, King's Fall. Yeah, okay. I would say that looks good. Kazakaradu, thank you for the change hat request. We'll do that right away. Boom. Alright, we can shadow step around, you know, mutilate some dudes, and have a good time in our Doomguy costume. Now you gotta go tank. Yeah, they're gonna make me tank for 4 horsemen, probably. But at least we have everything actually set up to do that now. You have a PvE Rogue Spec and Runes vid on your YouTube? No, not really, but I show my gear and my talents at the start of every raid video on YouTube. The problem with making guide videos for Season of Discovery is this stupid game changes too often. And then people on YouTube, they watch the guide video, then they get mad that the guide video is outdated. So I just stopped doing it because it was too much effort for too little reward. If you want to see, like, I can't update a video after it goes on YouTube. But if you want guides like that, you can join the Simon I Show Discord, and there's sections for talents and bisque gear and stuff like that, and rotation helpers and consumables and all that kind of information. I can actually update Discord, unlike YouTube videos. Alright, well, just kind of wandering around here. Big in venom. So our loot is actually on some of the earlier bosses in this run. Most of the time when I'm running Naxx, it's just like Sapphiron and Kel'Thuzad loot. So you're like drudging through the first 4 wings. But we have some excitement on the very first end wing boss. 4 horsemen, potentially dropping our robe token. And then the rest of the reserves I have are Sapphiron and Kel'Thuzad. Every class deserves a Simon except Paladin. Yo, what's with the Paladin hate, man? I know some pretty cool people that play Paladin, okay? Alright, Gothik has spawned.
Face the harvester of souls.
And we wait a little bit. He chills out over there before he decides to show up over here. There we go. Sandals, boots, double soul harvester bindings. Okie dokie.
To arms, ye roustabouts! We've got company!
Invaders, cease this foolish venture at once. Turn away while you still can.
Come, Zephyr. Do not drive them out. Not before we've had our fun.
Alright, we're on our way to 4 Horsemen. Let me put up a stream prediction for will Simon win the Desecrated Robe. Oh, shit. Hang on. We're slightly in the middle of something right now. I still have aggro on that fucking ghoul. I stunned it and I changed target and fuck. I should have, I mean, obviously, I should have vanished.
You will all have outlets for your frustrations soon enough.
I got threat, I stunned it, I changed targets. And then after the stun, it came over and slapped me. Oh well. Let's get this stream prediction up. Prediction. Start prediction. Will Simon win Desecrated Robe? Yes or no? So it has to both drop and I have to win the roll. Let me double check. Confirm. Desecrated Robe. Uh, 50-50 against the Warlock in the group. That's our odds. Alright, let's pop this. Oh God, the worst part about elixirs is they have a 5-second cooldown. One of these. One of these. Alright. That was a close one. Shit. Alright, just not gonna hit that. I'm afraid to pull threat on stuff now. Iblis, don't need it, they're rolling out Iblis. Alright, time for 4 Horsemen. Lots of totems in back. Let's see. Seeing Kilos, totems. This patrol is going. So they're gonna have to pull those totems or else they're gonna aggro from behind. Yeah, wait, 1, 2, got him. Nice, good. Okay, Shadow Protection Potion on the action bar. Let's see. Gonna have to world buff if they aren't, I was probably the only death. Oh, okay, they just sent the world buffs. Paikem Pao says, when is the moment as rogue you have infinite energy? There's no specific time that you get infinite energy. There's a lot of different things, and I don't have infinite energy either. I just have a lot of effects that restore energy and also reduce ability costs. So I end up being able to press buttons pretty often. I've Dream Eater Dagger giving me energy whenever I do a damaging finishing move. I have the Efficient Shoulder Rune, which is the same as the set bonus here. Finishing moves cost 50% less energy. And I also have a lot of combo point generation, so I can do finishing moves more often. Relentless Strikes gives me energy also. Honor Among Thieves Helm Rune gives me combo points also. Again, do more finishing moves. The finishing moves give me energy back. And there's other effects you can get too that give you energy, like Queen's Fall in the new raid is good, and the 6-piece tier 1, 6-piece Night Slayer set gives you energy bonus also, or not an energy bonus, it makes your next ability free. So eventually you're just going to have enough of these effects that it feels like you have unlimited energy. Moose, if you're interested in talent builds, they're all on the Discord, and they all also have instructions for how to modify them to be expose armor in that build. How do you get Queen's Fall? Is it a drop? Yeah, it drops from the Council boss, the 6th boss, which is, not a lot of raids are clearing that boss. I mean, not a lot of raids are clearing bosses. Period. Alright. We're on. Waiting. Whoa. Okay, I thought they were gonna get stacked. They're not getting stacked. Resist the urge to sprint here. Sprint should be used when we go to Blamu, since it's a longer distance. You get more value out of it. Alright, the prediction closes when the boss dies, by the way. That's the limit. So you want to get prediction on... Oh, pass on loot. It's not on Master Looter. Nice. Well, okay. To clarify, winning Desecrated Robe means it actually gets into my inventory. Okay? So if it in any way like goes to someone that wasn't supposed to have it, and then they don't give it to the person who's supposed, like, if it's not in my inventory, I didn't win it. Alright, we gotta bail. Alright, they're saying don't loot the chest, and the raid leader's gonna try to change it to Master Looter before anyone loots the chest. That's the plan. Zeliek almost dead. Getting ready to close the prediction here. Does Simon win Desecrated Rub? 24% believers, 76% doubters. Ending submissions.
Who dares violate the sanctity of my domain?
That guy's looting the chest. Wait, no, was he looting the chest? What's happening? Can he change it to Master Loot? Wait, is this actually gonna work? No one looted the chest. I'm surprised at the discipline of this raid group. Breastplate. It didn't actually work. It's not functioning as Master Looter. Seal of the Damned, Desecrated.
Damage.
I don't think a Desecrated robe dropped. Breastplate, tunic, breastplate, Blade of Inquisition. Yeah, I think that's a no robe situation. Yeah, that's a no robe situation. Choose outcome. No on the Desecrated robe. Okay, so we just have to hope and pray. We could get, like, triple glove drop in... Like, the other pieces that I need are glove and helmet. Let me look at how many reserves there are on those. Desecrated glove. There's one reserve on that. So if multiple gloves drop, I might be able to roll on one. But if only one goes, it'll go to Mr. Palworld here. And Circlet has... Similarly, only one reserve on it. So we'd have to see multiple circlets to be able to roll on one of them. That could happen. I mean, we just saw triple breastplate off of 4 Horsemen. You know, we could see triple glove off Maexxna or triple circlet off of Thaddius. Yeah, I thought Omniscience, I thought it might work differently for 4 Horsemen because the loot comes from a chest, not from the boss corpse. But yeah, usually, like, when you pull the boss, it's locked in. Alright, so, let's see, we're approaching Maexxna. We could roll a Crypt Fiend Silk Cloak off of Anub. Prediction. Just, I know you guys like predictions, so we're just gonna go, let's see. Will Crypt Fiend Cloak drop? Yes or no? This is just gonna be a will it drop, okay? Will it drop? There's not a will I win it. Clearly, we gotta make the predictions a little bit easier than will I win it predictions. Those ones are hard ones to do, man. Low probabilities when triple breastplate into tunic drops. Oh, I tried to get a crimson off on that first guy, but he blew up way too fast. Oh yeah, this group, unlike a lot of the other groups I've done, they didn't pre-clear trash on difficulty 0. Which is just odd to me. Like, most groups do that. I'm in favor of it. I feel like it's so boring to go through the 4 different wings, clearing the trash and not doing any bosses. I get that it's, like, overall efficient, but it's hella boring. Any Scarlets today? No Scarlet raids planned today. I have one planned for Friday, tomorrow, and also one planned for Monday. The Monday run, I'll be main tanking, and I'm pretty sure they're going to funnel me a bunch of loot because I'm the main tank for the run. So that could be exciting. And this is the character we're going to be tanking with, which is why we're in Naxxramas trying to get tank items. Right, so we can just, you know, round out the tank gear set to hopefully get a couple pieces that we still need. Oh, why am I using King's Fall in Nax instead of the typical Dream Eater? Oh shit, hang on. Need to expose armor this boss. Because I didn't have the Toxicologist shoulder enchant handy, I only had an efficient enchant handy, so I just made it work. You know, whatever. So if efficient is on my shoulder, there's no reason to equip efficient, like, the 3-piece gear set. All right, closing prediction about this cloak. 36% believers, 64% doubters. I'm immobilized, or was immobilized, so I couldn't check the boss corpse. What do we got? Remnant of Valor. Ooh! Ooh, believers rewarded! Crypt Fiend Cloak is dropping! Okay, we're in business. Let's go, Crypt Fiend Silk Cloak. 14 stamina, 203 armor, 1 hit, 12 defense. So some setups will prefer Crypt Fiend Silk Cloak, and other setups will prefer Cloak of the Golden Hive, and others will prefer... There's like a tank cloak out of Scarlet Enclave, I think. I believe this is like a beefier, more defensive cloak. And basically what I'm afraid of in Scarlet Enclave is fucking dying. So that's what I want. I want things that prevent me from fucking dying. So we gotta pay attention for when that item gets rolled out. Grand Widow Faerlina, I don't think drops anything we care about. So we could set up a prediction for gloves. Oh wait, they're rolling. I don't want to. Well, let's see if they roll out the loot, and then I can set up the prediction for the Maexxna gloves. You need Slayer's Crest on this. I don't have Slayer's Crest on this character. I would like to have it, but since this guy's going to be main spec tank, it's not a big priority. Nice, we got the cloak. Let's go. That's good. I have 1 Slayer's Crest across my 3 rogues. And so I made sure that that rogue was going to be a DPS rogue, because that item is not easy to get. And I didn't want it to, like, go to waste. Not total waste, but, like... you know, it's more important to have Slayer's Crest on a damage dealer than it is to have it on a tank. Alright, now the thing is rolled out. Let's go. Prediction. Star prediction. Will 2 or more desecrated gloves drop?
Desires mean nothing. You are
Alright, that's what we gotta know.
now.
We need to hit 2 or more desecrated gloves to get a roll on them.
In the master's service.
And those are off of Maexxna. That's probably a long shot. That's probably not very likely. More than 1% likely? Yeah, probably more than 1% likely. I would say that. Maexxna will drop 4 tokens, right? And each one is a 1 out of 3 to be a desecrated glove. So you have 4 chances to hit a 1, assuming it's a perfectly even chance, which I think it is, between the 3 tokens. Let's see. We can calculate the odds. We can calculate the odds to get 0, or we can get the odds to get 0 are 2/3 raised to the 4th. So 19.7%. And the odds to get 1 are 1/3 times 2/3 times 2/3 close parentheses, times 2 over 3 times 4. 39. So 0 or 1 combined is 58%, roughly. Which means 2 or more is actually a lot more likely than I thought. 42%? 42% is actually kind of insane. I didn't think it was that likely, but I mean, I never actually worked out the number. I was just like, in my head, it doesn't feel like it's that likely. So any situation that isn't 0 and isn't 1 is a situation where there's 2 or more. So we calculated the odds of getting 0, the odds of getting exactly 1, and then we said, okay, subtract those odds from 100%, whatever remains is the odds to get 2 or more. That's how I calculated it.
Five, 4, 3.
Oh, it makes a time.
2, 1.
Not makes enough. Faerlina time. Yo, I don't have Thistletea on my bar. I just realized I don't have it in the keybind that I normally have it in. I hit my glove when I meant to hit a Thistletea, because that's usually the keybind for Thistletea. Widow's Remorse dropping, says Dill. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. Unlucky. I put Thistletea on the bar where it's supposed to be. Oh, where should I put the gloves then? Probably on that spot. Okay. For this boss, we're going to use Fetish of the Sand Reaver. And we have a special macro for it. Excuse me, instead of the just regular clear keybind, we want /clear target, /stop attack, then /use Fetish of the Sand Reaver. This makes it so I don't, like, accidentally continue attacking the boss. Because you can, if that happens, you will automatically cancel your Fetish of the Sand Reaver buff. And that can happen if you just have a normal keybind and you're, like, attacking the boss and you press the keybind. Sometimes it'll, like, auto-cancel really quickly. Don't want that. So you want the clear target and the stop attack macroed in there. So this is going to allow us to avoid one of the web sprays. We're going to vanish to avoid one of them, and then we're going to Fetish of the Sand Reaver to avoid the second one. Oh, actually, we should do it like this with Venomous Totem equipped. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I still have enough Sanctified. It's really only Backstab that is, like, really tight on the Sanctified count in Naxxramas. Mutilate and Saber Slash have much more, like, wiggle room. They can, like, unequip a Sanctified item and be fine. Which I should have unequipped Mark of the Champion for Faerlina also, because Faerlina is a humanoid. My Mark of the Champion wasn't doing anything. Faerlina and Maexxna are the only bosses in here that are not undead. Alright, 9,800 points believing there will be 2 or more glove drops. compared to 63,000 points doubting. We did just calculate the odds of this. The odds are like 42%. It's actually not that rare. I thought it was, like, just in my head, I thought it was way rarer until I actually worked it out. Also, we still have the consecrated stone over here. Fix that. That's another one that, like, only works against undeads. Hold. Oh shit, we got stuff in back. Yep, I see. Any patrols coming from that direction? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we got a lot of stuff pulled. I'm gonna not be on those ghouls. I'm gonna be on the Spirit of Naxxramas. Stun it so it stops casting spells. Do stuff here. There we go. Oppose says, dudes, I'm at 10 Kansu kills. This is a PB. Gonna take a break. Oppose, if you take a break, you won't be locked in when you come back, okay? If you ask me, you gotta just lock in, focus up, get her done. Yeah, like it's 17 in a row without bathroom breaks, okay? I believe in you. But I wouldn't believe in you if you said you were taking a break. I'm burnt. Okay, well, it's your decision, and I will respect it. I'm gonna pull Maexxna now.
2, 1.
Flawlessly execute this vanish to avoid the stuff. Max melee range, please. There we are. Timer is 12 seconds out. We're at maximum range. That's important for the vanish.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. And we're in nicely. Good. Fetish of the Sand Reaver still available for the next web spray. If it's even gonna happen. Look at how low the boss's health is. Do we think the next web spray is even gonna happen? 18 seconds, 24%, 15 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just barely happening. Got him. And closing prediction. Double glove or bust. Double glove. Yo, double glove. It's actually Kiss of the Spider, glove. Yeah, gloves. Pal World gets one of them. The other one is up for roll. Nice. Yeah, 2 desecrated gloves. Hog. Ah, believers rewarded. Going to Patchwerk Wing. Okay. Jerome says, how is it the worst? You just go there and steal people's fish and see how mad they get? Wait. The fish cooking daily? I haven't done that one. I did the quest that gives me the filet-o-flank recipe, like, super early, and then I never did any of the other cooking quests ever again. I was like, man, I got mine. I got what I need. I'm out. Alright, let's see how we do on these gloves. Gauntlet's coming up. There's one up for open roll. Gauntlet, and the other one is soft reserved. Desecrated gloves. 1 reserve. There's a 93. Oh, there's a 91. Damn it. Hio with the 93 outrolling me on the gloves. Damn, we were really... That's a good roll. Damn. And we're dead. Alright, let's see. What's the other piece we could get? We could get the... Oh, we could get the helmet? Let me think. Helmet off of Thaddius. What other tank items? Is there a good use for prep on a boss fight when you raid as BS sub? Yeah, prep gives you an extra use of Vanish. But it does take a global, which is not always great. Like, you don't... Unless you're low on energy with nothing else to do, it's kind of a low priority thing. Tank shoulder, yeah, tank shoulder. I'm trying to think of the things that, like, I didn't reserve that I could still possibly get. I reserved the shoulder enchant. I reserved Gressel. And shoot, the chest armor too, but then the chest armor didn't drop. I'm gonna back away from those right now. Not really feeling walking up to them and dying again. Alright. Let's hit this. And this. And this. And we can go back to the consecrated stone now. If I get Gressel on this guy, this will be my first character in Season of Discovery to have Gressel. I don't have Gressel on any of my characters because it's, like, not that good of a DPS item. And I've never, you know, I haven't played these guys as, like, main spec tank for a very long time. But that's what we're doing now. Oh, no, no, no! No, no, I'm running away. I'm immediately running away as soon as these fade. We just rebuffed. I'm chilling over here. Oh, this one's coming in. This one doesn't War Stomp and Cleave, so it's way more friendly. Oh, there's a cauldron in back? I'm going for it. We can make it. Firewater, cauldron, cleansed, songflower. Go. You have Sword of 1,000 Truths, I mean Hungry and Cold. On 2 of my characters, I do, yeah. Not this one. Let me double check. I have a chart. I have a straight up chart to keep track of the gear I have on my different characters. It says Hungry and Cold is on Simonized and Simonize Her, but not on Simonize Orc. But Hungry and Cold is, like, not that good for tanking. It's like a saber slash DPS. You could, like, offhand it as a tank and then run some, like, you know, it would be whatever. Guess it's probably pretty good for tanking. I don't know. You go Gressel main hand, Hungry and Cold offhand, or do you just run... I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, almost every tank build is just, like, Dagger of Veiled Shadows in the offhand. I guess if I didn't want Dagger of Veiled Shadows in the offhand, I would want Hungry and Cold as the next best thing. Wonder if anyone reserved it. No one reserved Hungry and Cold, so I guess Hungry and Cold is open. Wait. Bap, so they can't stun me. They can still do that, though. I'm afraid, and I'm leaving. Damn. Ticking for 17k? Or 1.7, I mean. 1.7 thousand with a Crimson Tempest? That's a lot of damn. It must have been the one that had Mangle on it, ticking for way more than the others. Yeah, I have to think about this, because I know the Scarlet Enclave tank builds all run efficient on the shoulder and they drop the Veiled Shadows set. But my understanding was the tank builds at Naxxramas gear level just equipped Dagger of Veiled Shadows, and it was like, you know, take it or like you could get 3 other pieces of gear and replace them, but it didn't make, like, it was kind of a, they were equal setups, like equipping it versus not equipping it. Shit. Well, at least I was slowed while I was feared, so I didn't run all the way into the next pack. So I got some stuff prepared for Scarlet Enclave raid. I got 2 Zul'Gurub tanking enchants in my bags, and today we're trying to get, you know, Naxxramas shoulder enchant for tanking in my bags, ready to enchant any new items I get in Scarlet Enclave. Probably bring a core armor kit for the chest armor, and, like, some enchant materials for glove, bracer, and boot for any other slots. Slowed. Beard. Man, the amount of mind flays that go out, it's like this, like, crisscrossing of all the laser beams. It looks kind of funky. They must have, I mean, they have like 3 target mind flays. Look at the guys doing mind flay. When is this Scarlet raid happening, if I may ask? One is on Friday, and the one that I'm tanking is on Monday. We'll do a Mutilate one tomorrow, that's Friday, and then the tank run is Friday. Vanishing. I know better. I know better. We need to immediate vanish. Bro, think when we get 6-piece DPS set, Crimson Tempest, 50% more damage. Holy. It's gonna be good. The run tomorrow starts a little earlier than my normal stream time. We'll probably start stream about an hour early, and the raid is supposed to start, you know, about 30 minutes after I will start the stream. So if you're used to tuning in at like 5 minutes after noon, you know, well, noon CST. You gotta tune in a little earlier to catch the Scarlet raid tomorrow. Alright, let's food buff. We've got Firewater, Honey Badger, Giants, Draft of the Sands. Anything else we're missing? We could Mark of the Dawn. We actually don't want additional stamina for this. Additional stamina just puts us at greater risk. If Toxin Injector drops off Grobbulus, we will roll that. We do not have Toxin Injector on this guy. I would like to have that item. I figured once I get, like, the Saph and KT loot that I want, We should try again to solo Grobbulus on any character that doesn't have Toxin Injector, because I could actually solo the boss and get Toxin Injector. I think I can solo Grobbulus. I just haven't had a strong incentive to do so. So I was just like, yeah, you know, we'll do full runs. We'll get Saf KT loot or chances at it, you know. Let's go. Prediction. Start prediction. Will Toxin Injector drop? Question mark. Yes or no? That's off of Grobbulus, not off of Patchwerk. Don't have Vanish. I usually like to have Vanish for this boss to reset my threat to help keep me safe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So hopefully it ends up not being needed.
Kel'Thuzad make Patchwerk his avatar of war.
I like very intentionally opened up a little slower. We still lost a tank in the opener, which worried me. There we go. What's he doing? It's backstab. Does Fredster have 2 pieces of the set, or is he just owning me? We're gonna have to find out. He could just be old school, old-fashioned owning me and not be outgearing me. Oh, well, now we have to make fun of him because he died to the slimes. 2-piece and dies to slime. Wasted loot. Wasting loot on that player. Slimes ain't nothing for Doomguy. I like this goofy costume. No, I'm just kidding. Fredster is owning. I'm making jokes. That 2-piece bonus of Dusk Wraith. Your Backstab, Sinister Strike, Saber Slash, and Mutilate deal 20% increased damage per your active poison or bleed effect, afflicting the target up to a maximum increase of 60%. This benefits a Backstab build more than it benefits a Mutilate or Saber Slash build. You get this. Like, if you want to play Backstab, you get this. Backstab's a really good choice when you, like, just get 2-piece. Really good choice. Also, I think I have do I have Leggings of the Apocalypse on? I do have Leggings of the Apocalypse on this character. Are they in my bank? They must be. Apocalypse are usually a good piece to run on Mutilate. I must have left them in my bank. So many characters, so many gear sets. I can only do so much, and my chart can only account for so much. Okay, I pulled thread on trash again. That was my bad. I mean, the mob was like basically not touching the tanks yet. That was on me, having to burn that Vanish. Excuse me. I think for Mutilate raid tomorrow of Scarlet Enclave, this guy's just linking the didgeridoo. I think we'll go for a didgeridoo plus 2 different tier pieces, I think. Unless I thought there was any chance we killed Council, I could go like Queen's Fall, didgeridoo, and 1 tier piece. But like, if I think there's a chance we kill Council, like, you gotta lock in a Queen's Fall reserve. Like, you have to put at least 1, dude. You can't have Queen's Fall drop and not at least have a chance on it? Don't you have a physical piece of paper? Yeah, right here. This is my chart. And it says that I have Leggings the Apocalypse. Yeah, right there on Simonized Orc. I just forgot and didn't set up my gear properly. That's all. Alright, Grobbulus. This guy drops Toxin Injector. That's what we want to see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Expose Armor up. Slicey Dice up. Crimson Tempest up. Blade Flurry, Venomous Totem up. We did Blood Fury right on the pull. Cold Blood activated with the Blood Fury effect. So I have extra attack power when I use the Cold Blood. That's a positive interaction. 3 Fallout Slimes spawned. All 3 of my abilities are fading at the same time. That's not great. Fix those up. Thistle Tea is cooldown. 1 more Crimson Tempest. There we go. Pretty good. Closing prediction. There we go. What do we got? Shoulder pads, pauldrons, servo arm. Remnants. Let me double check. All the drops. Icy Scale, misplaced servo arm. Yeah, no Toxin Injector. Unlucky. No Toxin Injector. Okay. Let's see. Can Gluth drop anything we want? I don't think so. I'm in fear of losing Queen's Fall to someone without King's Fall. I'm in fear of losing Queen's Fall to, like, a fucking warrior or hunter who have, like, 3 or 4 different other weapon setups within 1% of the King's Fall plus Queen's Fall setup. And, like, Rogue's closest non-Queen's Fall setup is 20% behind the King's Fall plus Queen's Fall setup. It's, like, not even remotely close. I practice on... This guy goes, do you guys ever practice kissing with your mirror? Fred says, no, I practice on your mother. What's the plan after raid? I mean, we got one more character we can run a Naxxramas on. We could run a Temple of Encourage, or we can kind of just see what fits. We could do a solo Gar kill also if anyone needs a Gar binding. Like, if any viewer wants to, like, run Gar, like, do a Gar run, has a get-in binding or whatever. Bro, I had to double mutilate to get up to 5. I was waiting and, like, holding it. Oh, shit, where's my lips? Do I have any lips? Yes. That was a miracle that I found that and the fear was delayed sufficiently. That was crazy. Come on, combo point. There we go. Alright, so my play was a little messed up because I spent multiple seconds staring at my bags trying to find a lip that I forgot to keybind before the fight. Damn. I was trying to get the clutch Vanish the Fear. Didn't happen. What do we got? Gluth's missing collar. Yeah, we don't want that. You hear the didgeridoo? No. Someone in the group has it, though. They're talking about it earlier. Alright, Thaddius is another one where if we get double circlet. Let's see, will 2 or more desecrated circlet drop? Yes or no? Predictions up. Negative left, positive right. Okay, that's how it works all the time. Excellent to know. Caster's left, melee's right. Works for me. Alright, you guys want to see a secret? I'll show you guys a secret. I have a weak aura set up for when I get didgeridoo. I haven't talked about it much on stream because I want it to be a big surprise when it pops up and no one's expecting it. Wait, we're doing
5,
Thaddius.
4.
Alright, we'll wait till after
2,
Thaddius.
1.
It pops Exodia on the screen and plays a soundbite where Yugi, I think it's Yugi or whatever, the character from the oh shit. Uh-oh. No, they're jumping. They can't jump already. He's gonna res. They can't jump. Stop jumping. They don't know. They're not aware of this mechanic, I think. I think they're not aware of how this works. Yep. Yep, they've already jumped. They're not even trying to tank it? Are we just wiping? Is that what's happening? Like, you can just kill it again. Well, I guess not. Hunters go left. These guys are still down here. Is this the first time I don't know if I've ever seen someone wipe to Stalag and Fugan. Surely this guy will despawn, right? And then we can res instead of run. This is a very long run back. He's not even targetable. What's the deal with him? I guess we're just fucking running back, huh? Did we lose a raid member? Wait, did someone leave? We're down to 24? Did that happen, like, right after the wipe? Let me see. Has died. Ready check. No, that must have happened a while ago. There's a guy. Oh, raid chat is telling me a guy disconnected. Okay. I just think it's funny whenever a raid wipes and someone immediately leaves after a wipe. You know. Kiss of the Spider. What is this emote? Peepo eyes. Yeah, we did get Kiss of the Spider. You're saying if someone feigned death, it can bug out Thaddius? According to stocks? Had that happen on our raid also? Oh no. Well, now we just have to pass Frogger again. Could be a challenge for some players in the raid. Let's buff up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I lost my Doomguy costume. Let's do the Link-Q combatant icon. We got Green Ninja. I think that's for Reptile is the name of the Mortal Kombat character that this bears a uncanny and purely coincidental resemblance to. Definitely not based on any Mortal Kombat characters directly, legally speaking. I don't think anyone feigned death and saved their buffs. Looking at the hunters, neither of the hunters, like, have world buffs. So I don't think that happened. Alright, here it is.
Exodia! Obliterate!
So that pops up. I think I have it to play for like 6 or 8 seconds. But only when the didgeridoo summons the cat. It's too small. I mean, we could make it a little bigger. So there's 7 different buffs that the didgeridoo can get you. There's 6 different, like, regular animal spirits. Like, one gives you a bunch of haste, one gives you crit, one gives you attack power, strength, agility, and armor penetration, I believe, are all of them. But then you could also get Bigglesworth, the ultimate animal spirit. Bigglesworth gives you all the other buffs at the same time, except only 50% potency. But it's still way better than any of the other individual buffs. The armor penetration one is by far the worst because most bosses in Classic WoW are reduced to 0 or very near 0 armor by a regular, like, set of raid debuffs. So additional armor penetration does not help you. What? Wait, these people are... Some people didn't release Spirit yet? That guy's feign deathed in the... What's going on? Mobs behind. Okay. That's what's going on. Oh, we got mobs from the side, too. Was anyone in the group actually in the boss room right now? That Fugan is targetable. Stalag is not in his current position. We got people who are dead and not releasing. They're stuck in combat. Kill right side, then reset. Okay, that's the plan currently. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna kill... Where'd it go? Oh yeah, okay, he's there. So this guy's just like... bugged out. Why are they going over there? The raid leader said kill right side, and they're running up here. Bro. This is very frustrating. Why are they running to the left? They said go in and kill the right side. Maybe they'll just have everyone dead and get out of the raid. Let's see, these people are inside Naxx. They're now in Plaguewood. Let's see. Okay, people are zoning in already. I don't know what caused this. One person, Stocks in chat, said that it was caused by a hunter feign deathing. I don't know if that's true or not. You can see it in the log. That's how we figured it out. Yeah. Yeah, literally, world buff consumables cost less than your, like, personal elixir consumables now. Alright, the raid leader says they reset it, and we're gonna try to go back inside. See what happens. I don't think this actually reset the raid in any capacity. Would it help, do you think, to get someone who isn't saved to the raid added into the group? I know you do this for other purposes, but would it help with this purpose if you get someone who's not saved to the raid to be added to the group and promoted to leader, and then that person resets it? I've had that be necessary in other situations. This is frustrating. They say focus Fugan. We're gonna try to kill Fugan. Freddy Twist. Who's that? Oh, Lights Hope Chapel. I see. That's Freddy's alt. Or Fred's friend or alt, who isn't saved to the raid. Alright, well, we have one of these ads spawned properly. That one is not. Shaman pulled? What, trash and back? Oh, they're dead. I think the best plan is get this like third party to reset it. I think everyone zone out and third party reset. I messaged the raid leader and explained the situation, what I was suggesting. Bro, no one has any idea what is even trying to have. So many people confused about how we're trying to work this out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What happens when he throws the tank to the other side? Okay, he's just at 1 health. I don't think anything is going to happen here. I think nothing is going to happen. What? He's up again. Don't drag him off the platform. Okay, he's being dragged. Yep, okay. Well, now we're all going to get shocked. He's got to go back onto the platform, or we just have to all die. I like the everyone die strategy. Alright, well, Fugin's dead again. Hugin is up again. Alright. Okay. We're outside the instance. We're dead. This guy, Eastern Plague Lands, offline. He says it's reset. Alright, Fred says he used his character that was not saved to the instance ID to reset the instance. Oh, they're saying Wolf, drop, and re-invite just in case. Well, we've already got people zoning in. Everyone was out of the instance, but not offline. Res and get out. Okay, they're saying res and get out. Some guy just got out of the raid group entirely. Alright, they're saying log out, wait 2 minutes. Some people are still dead and in spirit form. I think he's just logging out. Alright, well, let's wait. Has a headache. We don't know if this is gonna work or not. Hopefully it works. Gonna start a timer on my phone for 2 minutes, 25 seconds, let's say. It was such a good run until now. I don't think I've ever seen this bug happen before. I don't think I've ever failed to kill both Stalag and Fugan before. My concern is with a bug like this, it's not clear how to fix it, and a lot of people in the raid group clearly had, like, no idea what was going on or what they were supposed to do for the group to attempt to fix it. So, like, there were a lot of people that were, like, just not paying attention to what was happening. So, like, they probably don't know that we're logging off. They don't know that, like, we were trying to do this or trying to do that. Had to soft reset. I mean, that's what we're trying to do right now. Get every raid member who is saved to the raid instance offline, and then have a player in the group who is not saved to the raid instance reset the instance, which should mimic the effect of, like, everyone being offline or out of the raid for 24 hours or something. A proper soft reset. All right, 20 seconds left on the timer. The problem is, if the one guy, if Fred, who's, like, the guy who isn't saved and trying to reset, like, if he tries to reset and not everyone is offline, it's going to cause a big problem. It's not going to work if we don't have every player offline. Okay, my timer was up, 2 minutes, 25 seconds offline. Let's log back in. We looking good. Oh, they're saying the difficulty reset. Oh, that's promising. That's promising, I think. If the difficulty mode is reset. Okay. We might be back in business. All right, we locked in difficulty 3 and we're moving. Raid leader is back in the raid group. Billion-dollar company. Yep. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay, so what seems to have worked is that this apparently has worked. Everyone who is saved to the raid instance, log off. Outside of the instance, log off. Before that, invite someone who is not saved to the raid instance into the raid group and promote them to leader. Then everyone who is saved to the raid instance, log off. Avoid the slimes when you're running back to Thaddius. Those still kill you, even after you successfully reset the raid instance. Love this person is rezzing them on this side of the slimes. That's the only acceptable place to res someone who dies to slimes. I thought they were gonna run in again, but they turned. Okay, we're clear. Right. So, you add someone else into the raid group, promote them to leader, then everyone who's saved to the raid instance logs off, then while everyone is logged off, the other person who's not saved resets the instance, then everyone logs back in. And it does a proper, like, full reset. Graph LOL says, hi, which avoidance is minimum for avoidance cap? Your avoidance BIS is 92%, but I think it can be lower. You got to look at the chart on the Discord. I don't know how 60 Upgrades calculates their stuff. I don't know if they calculate it correctly. I know that my calculation is correct, and I'm not interested in, like, vetting every other, like, website's calculations. So GraphLol, if you want to look at that, you go into the Discord in the Season of Discovery FAQ channel, and there will be a post about avoidance with an avoidance calculator. Thor says, I have an idea. What if you did an after-hours stream that was BG3? You can stream WoW normal time, and then after-hours stream is purely for non-WoW stuff. I'm not looking to spend more hours than I currently do on content creation. I already spend a lot of hours on my job. It's important that I have some, like, rest and breaks. Alright, let's do this. And this. Greater Mark of the Dawn. Fortitude. Giants. Let's switch from the Reptile costume. That one's stupid. We got Sub-Zero costume. I think that's just the blue guy is probably Sub-Zero. I don't know my Mortal Kombat characters too well. Alright, food buff. Switch up the music.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last time, the melee DPS side dealt way too much damage. Okay, we need to deal way more damage. We're actually behind now. Okay. Okay, I think we did it. We got past phase 1 Thaddius. Okay, we're in it. Prediction for circlet drops might actually pay out. Negative left, positive right. That's the plan. Here's the polarity shift. Positive to the right. Blade Flurry. Blood Fury, Venomous Totem, all activated. Waiting. No, I'm in front of the boss, so he just parries my shit. It's very annoying. Switch sides. Tank is also switching sides, so I'm still in front of the boss. Classic. Stay on the same side. Hank actually swapped sides. We're actually behind the boss now. Let's go. Vanish. Envenom. Pass loot, of course. Wait, it is on Master Looter. Okay, hang on. Remnant of Valor, Circlet, double Circlet. Yo, double Circlet pays out as yes. There's double Circlet. Let's go. Maybe we get 2 Circlets. Or one of the 2 Circlets. Choose outcome. Will 2 or more Circlets drop? Complete prediction, yes. I'm losing every prediction. This is rigged, Simon. Well, tough. Maybe I'll roll a 91 on this one, and it'll actually be good enough to win it. Bro, I needed the glove. Maybe Hio has the extra glove. Maybe they would trade the glove for the circlet if we both need that. I think I would rather have the circlet, or rather have the glove than the circlet. But whatever, we'll see what happens. And if I win the circlet and Hio also needs the circlet, then yeah, maybe we offer a trade. Alright, this is the last wing, Plague Wing, and then straight into Sapphiron Kel'Thuzad. They're saying wait. Don't, nope. Unlucky. Did not wait. We are now at 9 stack. We're back? I think? Oh shit, they're pulling in 15 seconds? Sprinting. Alright. Alright, we're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Everything's fine.
Die, trespasser!
Saving Blade Flurry to pad damage on the ads, obviously.
Rise and fight once more! I will serve the master!
Belt. Remnant. Okay. Okay, good. circlet roll. Okay. 61. We didn't win the circlet. Dang. Oh well. The one tier piece we actually reserved did not drop. Unlucky. It's okay. All the Saph and KT loot will come through. Hungering Cold, Gressel, Fortitude of the Scourge. All of them. All of them are coming through. Don't worry. Let's go. Consecrated Stone. Never mind, I guess we'll do it afterwards. Oh, we're in. Shadow Step on cooldown, of course. Expose armor up. There we go. Carnage legs. Alright, there we go. Lewin says, wait, are you guys what do you guys? Did you guys not refresh the stream? We're back now. Refresh. If you're having trouble, refresh. If you are having trouble, refresh browser tab. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna roll 1 moment, please. I think we're deciding who gets the first spore. Fred messaged me and said, take my spot. If he's backstab, yeah, he doesn't benefit very much from the spore, because, like, his crit chance is already basically 100%. I think Mutilate, of all the rogue builds, benefits the most from the spore. Alright, we gotta up the prediction for, let's see, start prediction. Will Fortitude of the Scourge drop from Saph? That's too many drop, just drop question mark. We can also get an extra tier piece off of Sapphiron, which I think can be anything but ring. So there's actually another chance at circlet or glove or robe, but a very slim chance. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no group 6. Totem of Unholy Might.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fred said to take his spot, so I'm gonna take his spot. In group 2. Okay, looking good. Got that little refresh of the Crimson Tempest. Go for the Expose Armor now. Please tell the raid lead I DC'd. It's a tropical storm here. Is that Pal Worlds? On mobile at the moment? Okay, yeah, I will confer that to the raid leader. After the boss fight. Uh-oh, Wolf is dead. What do we get? What do we get? Loatheb's Reflection.
You have no
Desecrated Leggings.
horrors lie ahead. You
Alright.
have seen nothing. The frozen heart of Naxxramas awaits you.
Do we go for the Loatheb trinket? I think we go for the Loatheb trinket. Tanks use that, like, right? Says, I got no power, doubt I'll be on soon. Wait, Pal World, did you get your helmet before you got disconnected? Cause you had the reserve on the helmet, right? Trade gloves when if you need the gloves, you don't need to trade them to me. I'm just hoping you got the loot you came here for. We have frost protection potions? No, we don't. Unlucky. Okay, what's the... Oh, yeah, there's a prediction up. Will Fortitude of the Scourge drop? That's the tanking shoulder enchant from Sapphiron. 3,300 points on Believer, 3,300 points on Doubter currently. Oh, Greater Frost Protection Potions from Vinegar. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, I'm a little bit of gold. I think I should actually save those. They're actually better to use on Kel'Thuzad. We'll use them on Kel'Thuzad. Wait, he's just... Okay, 5 more, so I have enough for this boss too. Okay. Okay, we'll use one here. Oh, Pal World back online. Yo! Oh, in Naxxramas, they're about to pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Plaguewood. Inside. There we go. Now it's Sapphiron time. 7,500 points believing Fortitude of the Scourge drops against 4,200 of Doubters.
3, 2.
I feel like we might have lost a lot of people, believers and doubters, when the internet went pooped for like 30 seconds before Noth. They might just be gone. I base this on far fewer people predicting in the predictions. Oof, big ice drop there. Good. Did I forget about Expose Armor? I did for at least a little while. It's back now. Expose Armor, then we can do the Crimson. Alright, looking good for this Sapphiron kill. Dude, I was scared that we were just gonna lose the lockout after that Thaddius bug. And submissions. Sabatons is the bonus tier piece. Glyph of Deflection, Resilience, Power. Some of the stuff got looted off of the boss already. Hang on.
Good that you serve me so faithfully.
Power, oh, a Fortitude did drop. Let's go. Fortitude of the Scourge dropping. Yes. Just got like insta looted off of the boss. Okay, Kel'Thuzad, we're looking for Gressel or Hungering Cold.
Wait, what is this?
Already in my bag. Let's go. Preferably Gressel. Gressel, more important. Gressel's what we really want to see. If we saw both, it'd be super pog. Prediction. Will Gressel or Hungering Cold drop? Either one. If either one drops, this pays out as a yes. Change tank? Oh, shit. Okay, one sec. I will change into tank mode. I've never tanked this boss before. But they're saying change into tank mode. Which I can do. There, then we need to do the Vanguard Seal of the Dawn. Then I need the Health Flask. And this one. And this one. There's probably something else I'm forgetting. Food buff. Do we have Onacia Blood Talisman or Mark the Champ? Oh, am I fully sanctified? 6? No, I'm not sufficiently sanctified. 6, 7. We'll go there for the 8th sanctified. Okay, good.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Sword rune? Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Servants, soldiers of the cold dark.
Not like a super
Obey
big
the
deal.
call of Kel'Thuzad.
Got it done. Yep. Do 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 do. What is this song from? Let me see. Banjo-Kazooie. How did I find the Kansu guy? I wandered around Tanaris until I found him. There's 4 spots listed on Wowhead that he can potentially spawn. And if you look at the YouTube video that went up today, it shows them in the video if you don't want to look at the Wowhead page or whatever. It seemed like I interacted with him, got the sword from him, and then he despawned. All tanks stack with me, says Wolf. Okay. I see. I think he probably means once we start Kel'Thuzad. It's probably what he means. What do we think? Stone Shield Potion? Or do we go for Frost Protection Potions? Yeah, maybe tank stacking is not a good idea, because then everyone gets frozen at once. No, Frost Protection and Stone Shield are on the same cooldown, so you can't do both. I could do one right now, but it's already too close to Kel'Thuzad starting. That if I wanted to do Stone Shield Potion. I feel like it's a Stone Shield angle. Like, tanking is just always seems like a Stone Shield angle. But I think Wolf, the raid leader, is going to be like the main tank. Prediction is up for the Kel'Thuzad loot with 6,000 points on yes, 14,000 points on no. Pays out as yes if either Gressel or Hungering Cold or both of them drop. I made it an easy one, okay?
Scream your dying breath.
Alright, so I just want to be ready to tank at a moment's notice when the mind control goes out. So I think I just basically want to sit here with, you know, full duration slice, full duration blade dance, and then be, oh, I'm iced. Fuck me. I have 41,000 health right now. Holy shit. Right, I just want to sit there ready with a big eviscerate to pick up the boss.
Your soul
Okay, well.
awaits you.
Okay, other tank got it. I hit the eviscerate right the moment before the mind control went out because I couldn't just sit there forever. I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend it. And then refresh, and then it's like, nope, didn't. Exactly the wrong time.
Kill and die. Let none survive.
He dead. Prediction and submission. What do we got? What do we got? What's in the bag? Nerubian Slave Maker? That's not a good sign. Hammer of Twisting Nether, Stormrage Talisman of Seething. Literally nothing that I wanted from Kel'Thuzad, I think. Let me double check. See if anything got, like, looted up really quickly. We got Desecrated Ring, Slave Maker, Twisting Nether, Talisman, Phylactery. Yep, neither of the Kel'Thuzad weapons. Unlucky. Unlucky. Dang, I thought that was an easy layup to get at least one of the weapons. Okay, well, not a bad run. I mean, I'm happy we even finished the run, considering we had such a trouble at Thaddius. But we were able to work through that. That's good. We came out with Fortitude of the Scourge and the Crypt Fiend Silk Cloak. So, can't complain. Got at least one item that I needed out of here. He's seething for no Gressel dropping. I mean, look, I've like not cared about whether Gressel drops for so many weeks in a row. It's like I've seen them, like off-spec rolled them or whatever. Man. It is what it is, man. Ugh. Fredster says inspect my... He probably has Gressel and Hungering Cold. It's probably why he wants me to... Yeah, he's got Gressel with... This peasant didn't even put Grand Crusader on his Gressel Dawn of Ruin yet. Gonna get Deception? Yeah, I think I'm going... I'm as tank, I'm going for Duplicity and Deception. Gressel will be a distant memory? I hope so. Okay, cool. Cool. We got the Fortitude, we got the Grippine Silk Cloak. I'm happy about both of those. Let's bounce.